Good evening, everybody. My name is Sue Booth, and it's my pleasure today. I'm trying to get me up, but I've only got Dave up at the moment. It's my pleasure today to take you through the business presentation. And have you started recording, Dave?
Yes, I did when you put your thumbs up.
Oh, it's all right. I couldn't see it on the screen. It's okay. My apologies. It's my pleasure today to take you through the business presentation. And we know that there are so many health-related problems around the world, and they're increasing all the time. And I don't think there's been a time in our history, our lifetime, that it's doing it by itself, bear with me, that we've actually been in a situation where we have to be concerned about our health. We need to look about why our health is, challenges are there. And we need to go back to the more Ayurvedic way of actually looking at your food and your, as being your medicine and medicine being your food, as Hippocrates said many years ago. And we know that a lot of the illnesses that we were able to combat were addressed by herbs and spices. We know that the history of omega-6-3, and if we look back at that, back in the 1850s, we ate from the field and the sea and the rivers, etc., and everything was uncontaminated. And we then had a DNA of formation when we're born at 1:1. And we know that we are increasing with the amount of foods we eat. Science recommends we should be around about the 3:1 mark or better. And then we started seeing a big change in that 6:3 ratio around the 1960s. And that was because we'd introduced the microwave, and we'd also introduced some of the processed foods. And that was really the turning point. So we had that 4:1, which was the average then, which was still okay, but it was increasing, and it increased every single decade. And so if you look at where we are now in 2022, we're looking between 15:1 and 25:1. And the higher the number, the more the inflammation. And so we need to be addressed. But look at the difference in our farming techniques. The cows are kept in stalls, they're fed all sorts of things to increase their yield of food to make it cheaper for us to purchase. But then we have to kind of process it to make it taste a bit nicer than it should, than it is, because it's not grown in the same way, it's not farmed in the same way. So if you look at the conclusion, we know that we lack many ingredients. We have this imbalance of omega-6-3 ratio. And when that happens, we're loading our inflammatory markers to a degree that becomes a problem. We know that it's going to be reduced brain function, hair decreased, quality decreasing, heart function decreasing, skin elasticity decreasing, and organ function. And if you think about brain, heart, and organ, that means that we're all going to be, those are all inside. So you don't often see those until it's too late. And joint and muscle pain are probably the thing that you notice most. So what happens? How does it affect your cells? So we know that with too many omega-6s in our body and in our diet, we end up with a hard, rigid membrane around each of those trillions of cells. So that doesn't allow the nutrients to get in properly. It doesn't function in the side either, but also the waste products come out slowly too. So we need to have that 3:1 balance ratio to make sure that we get an improved absorption rate. So when that happens, we have a normal functionality of our cells. It's soft, flexible membrane, nutrients get in easily, it functions correctly, and the waste products come out as well. So that's what we need. So we're going to notice big changes in our system when this happens. So how do you know if you're in that danger zone? Well, I thought, as someone who'd been taking omega-3s for over 30 years, that I was in that 3:1 ratio. I wasn't. I was much, much worse. And I'll share that with you in a minute. But we've got this imbalance of 6 and 3. We know that we've got these low levels of omega-3s in our diet, and we take in far too few polyphenols within our diet as well. And we've also got low levels of vitamin D3. So where you probably are, the average is 15 to 1. 25 to 1 is where our children are probably. And if you're vegan, then you might even be higher than that. So with a simple home test, you can find out your personal results. Now, this was really innovative as far as I was concerned. And the nice thing is it's got a money back guarantee as long as you have a ratio of 3 to 1 and that you're also on a subscription. And that's a money back guarantee. So they will refund you your money, full cost of that on the Omega Oils side, that if you are in balance, because you don't need our product. So we're not trying to sell you something you don't need. Vitas, I checked just a few minutes ago, has done 792,251. So we're nearly at 800,000 balance tests. And Vitas do this analysis on Zinzino's behalf. And the interesting thing is that 95% of the people that they test are out of balance. Well, that's a big shock, isn't it? Zinzino, as I say, do not do their own testing. Vitas Analytical Services, who we're partnered with, and they partner with many of the, the world's big hospitals and universities, as you can see here on the left-hand side, and they're based in Oslo. And that's all they do. They're a 25-year-old company, so they're really very credible. And what the lovely thing is, you get your personal test results. They test 11 different fatty acid profiles, and also my test results, you can see here, 14.4. So despite taking a product for 30 odd years, my 14.4 is almost the national average. So our tests show that around the world, that the whole world is out of balance. So 95% in Europe, as we said, 98% in Australia, 99 in the USA, which is not surprising because they eat so much processed food, but 97% around the world. Now that's really worrying, because that's really putting such a strain on our health providers. So what can we do to fix the problem? And we do have to fix the problem. Paul Clayton and his advisory board, Ola Eid, Angela Rizzo, Dr. Abraham, and also Dr. Colin Robertson have actually they are just mines of information. I'd love to just drain their brains, if you like, to find out all the information they have. But the products that they've put together, they're patented products. We've got our own research and development and manufacturing plant. So we're not reliant on other ones, but we are test-based nutrition, and that makes a world of difference. So with the unique formula that we have, we can bring you back into balance within 120 days. And when that happens, your brain, your hair quality improves, your heart functionality improves as well. And this is because of this unique test-based formula. Now we've got different formulations for different things. So we've got this, the balance oil, which comes in 4 flavors, polyphenols from unripened olives, omega-3 from pelagic fish. It's dosed by weight, no oxidation in the product, in 4 different flavors. But we also have some other things. We've got premium version. So someone maybe who is an athlete would prefer to take this because they're going to need to repair their system that much quicker. And it works exactly the same, but it's got the addition of our Revo oil, which has got 30% higher amounts of the polyphenols in, which is amazing. Again, dosed by weight. The Aqua X. Now, this is a fantastic product if you've got a delicate stomach or something. Someone may not like the oily texture. My grandkids were on this, and elderly people seem to like it because it can be disguised in many ways, and it's just soluble in water, which is great. But we also have a vegan product. Now, this really kind of perked my interest up because there are so many vegans now. And I think that people are concerned about, the sustainability of fishing, etc. So this has kind of sidetracked that. This is micronized algae from marine algae, and it's manufactured in tubes. So we don't have a problem of draining it. It's not a problem. We can do as much as we want. And it means that the vegans or vegetarians can also take this product. We also have Essent, which is our capsule form. This is very popular in the States and Canada. It tends to be their big seller, and it works in exactly the same way. It's got slightly different polyphenol content because it's got cacao. You want to know that your product is staying fresh and potent from the time you open that bottle to the time you finish the bottle. But you also need to know that it's going to be in your system long enough, which means 24 hours, to get into your system long enough to do the work it's supposed to do. And if you look back at the krill, concentrated omega-3, anything from 5 hours to 15 hours. So it's not even hitting the spot. So this was really, really reassuring for me. And I've had great results from my, using the product myself. It's made with the highest quality and care, and all the things that you would expect and anticipate that they would be considering, they have considered. So halal, vegan society, naturally sourced ingredients. Our products are 100% natural. And that, again, is a real plus in our favor. We're informed sport. And so even the athletes can look up, be happy to use the product. People take the product, excuse me, this has gone on automatic. I can't work out how to get it off automatic, so forgive me. 95% of the people taking balanced products have actually got a ratio of near 3:1 after 120 days. Mine took a little longer. I got to about 300 days and I'm back to 2.4:1. So I'm very happy with the results that I've got. And, it's important. I had a heart attack at 63. And so that little lady in the middle with the heart problem, that was me. But everyone, from the minute you're conceived to the day you leave the planet, you need omega-3 and, in your system. It's very, very essential for every aspect of it. So you just have to, kind of be sure that you're getting enough within your diet or your nutritional supplementation to be able to do this. So we've got 18 different health claims, but you know what? I think in this time at the moment, with all the problems going around the planet with this virus, those top three, the brain function, heart function, and immune function, are the key thing that people are worried about. And those things were important to me, as well as some of the other ones as well. We have, as I said, many athletes who use our product. And the lady in the green at the bottom is a lady called Jenny Egan. And she's just won Sportswoman of the Year in Ireland on 2 different counts. So she's World Cup, a world holder title of silver. She's in her year, she's the best in her class because she's considered older person, but she's amazing. So she's sponsored by the company because she's getting the results that she wants. So reaching that omega-6/3 ratio is really just about the first step of feeling good, staying fit, and remaining healthy. And we have other products that actually help support this as well. And if we look at one of them, Xenobiotic, and I have to say this has to be one of my favorites because it is so versatile. It's got 8 different blends of dietary fibers, which time release within the gut. And it's obviously improves your gut health within 4 to 10 days, which is important. And it gives you healthier bowel functions. It helps with cholesterol, but it's also very, very resilient. It doesn't change with heat. So you can use it to thicken gravy. We use it instead of corn flour now, and it means that we're getting our goodness as well. So it's a fantastic product to be able to use. It's a powder and it works brilliantly. Extend Plus, this is a really intelligent multi-immune food supplement, and it helps you feel more energized as well as improving your bone and joint function, and it contributes to normal immune system. And again, I don't think of anything else more important at this moment. We know that the C word is here to stay, and we just need to have to learn to live with it and be the best we can health-wise. Viva is another thing that is very, very popular at the moment. It's a nootropic food supplement, and it helps improve the mood. It gives you a great night's sleep. I take 3 a night and I sleep like a baby. And it's a real spa for the mind. It's absolutely superb. We also have Xenogene. Now, Xenogene is a relatively new product, and this is designed to spring clean your cells and allowing it then to allow new stem cell growth within your system. So this is not for everyone. It's, kind of the older person, but it's sprinkling your cells literally once a year. And this is our latest product, Xenoshine. And Xenoshine Plus is designed, it's a test-based product as well. So you can test to see whether you need vitamin D. And vitamin D is in short supply in the UK. Oops, excuse me, I'll go back to that one. Sorry. It's we've had a sunny day today, but quite often it's cloudy and overcast in the northern hemisphere. So we need more supplementation of vitamin D, and the magnesium makes sure that it's absorbed properly. The health protocol, this is our most popular product purchase with customers. And these 3 products make such a change. So you're looking at step 1, balancing your cellular health, restoring your gut health, and then boosting your energy and supporting your innate immune system. Now, again, this is the most popular product offering. And also adding in Viva for people who are maybe anxious or, finding it a little bit stressful at the moment with all that's going on. So we know that the products are superb. You can even get your products for free. So you have to be on a subscription yourself. You need to find 4 Premier customers or 4 Premier subscriptions, and you need to refer those 4 friends to purchase them as well. And as long as the volume's 4 times the amount of your own order, then you simply pay the shipping. I don't think of anything better than free product, and your products are free. How cool is that? And you can go on, your customers who register under you can do exactly the same. So it really gives loyalty to the product and to the company and the brand, which is great. So that's really it for the product side of it. If you have actually been invited on this call by someone, then they've obviously considered that your health is important to you, and hopefully you consider it as well. So I'd ask you to get back to them to actually help you get your subscription done yourself, if you'd like to do so. But we're actually going to now go on to the business side of it. And the business side, behind every good product, there's a fantastic business opportunity as well. So the business potential is amazing, in my view. I've never seen anything like it before in this form of, marketing. But the company, I wish I found them earlier, because I am blown away by the support that we get from our corporate, our founders, everyone. And the product works to a treat. So Zinzino are not a startup company. They're 16 years old this year. They're listed companies, so they're listed on the NASDAQ OMX First North, and we're a member of the Direct Selling Association, but we've got incredibly strong financial background. We're in 40 countries, 40 markets, but we can actually ship to over 100 countries now worldwide. So it's being able to, make sure that you actually can grow your business wherever you are and wherever you know people. Offices around the world, obviously, to support those area and different markets, and we're going to be bringing on more and more of those each year, which is great to know. I think there's going to be 5 this year. We launched India last year, which is massive, and also we've launched just in soft launch for South Africa, Ireland, and Belgium as well. So things are moving fast, and it's an exciting time to be within the business. So direct referral sales, is how it works. So how does it work? So if you've not come across this before, we know the way that traditional sales works. Manufacturer goes to maybe a number of wholesalers, and they will all spend marketing money on celebrities. And I'm always drawn to Mr. Clooney with his Nespresso machine. And whether he likes the coffee or not, he's getting paid a very lot of money to support it. And then that goes to a retailer, and then the final customers. So they're probably paying an awful lot more than they would do if they were buying it direct from the manufacturer. But all that marketing money goes on the celebrities and the advertising. With our direct sales, referral sales, we've got the manufacturer, which is Zinzino, and literally there's us as the marketeers, the partners, and we market those products to the customers. So the marketing money is shared with the sales force, which is really, in my view, so much more sensible. So 50% of the money of the retail price would be spent on marketing, actually goes to the distribution channels. So it's paying the partners to introduce it to other people. Excuse me. test-based nutrition is a global mega trend. And I think people are very much more aware, that they want products that work. They want to know that their actually products are working. Now, I'd spent 30 years buying a product that wasn't working. So yeah, I was a bit hacked off. We know that omega-3 is the largest purchased product in the health supplement market. So 500 million people are already taking the product, but only 0.2% have actually taken the test to see whether they're getting the results from their product. And we know that 97% of them fail that balance test. Now, that's a concern because obviously that means that, kind of 97% of the products are not doing the job. So we want to have a point of difference, and we do have that point of difference because of our test. We know the market's growing all the time. So it's going to grow from 40 billion to 200 billion by 2050. And Enzino doesn't want the whole market. It'd be nice to, but they don't want the whole market. They want a slice of it. Excuse me, I'm going to have to cough again. Results of having COVID myself. So we want to have 1 million people tested. Now we're 800,000 or thereabouts. So we're short of the million tested, but there are more and more people becoming, kind of interested about their test results. We know that they're going to be a billion by 2050. And we know that we're going to be a huge amount of money to be made as partners throughout that time. So how do you start your business? Well, it's again, unlike anything else I've seen. So first of all, you actually have a registration link through your the person who introduced you. My introducer was Dave Ives, and we looked at the product offering that was there, and we decided that there are lots of different ones, I should say. So you choose the one that suits you. The Ultimate Partner Kit is most definitely the best value. So you're going to get around about £2,500 worth of product for $955. So you can choose different combinations of products, etc., vegan, all sorts. So whichever suits you. But the one reason that I chose that product was because it has something called a loyalty refund. You actually get your money back. And having your money back after 12 months by just acquiring 25 Premier customers subscriptions would actually give you in month 13 your whole investment back. So £955 back in your purse rather than, kind of just like not getting it back. But it gives you the products that you can actually market to be able to share with other people. So it was an absolute no-brainer. And I've already had my refund, and you can actually do up to 3 of these per year. And so there are lots of people who do multiple packs of those, especially people like practitioners that will actually probably go through an awful lot more tests and oils than others. You also have a monthly auto ship, and the monthly auto ship is there to keep your business active, but also to make sure that you get your own product as well. So you're going to continue to take the balance oil yourself, or you can choose another product if you feel so inclined. But that's also going to give you 2 different apps. So you're going to have the mobile business app, which is the purple one on the right-hand side, and also the GoCore app, which is the black one. And that one's amazing because that's got thousands of hours of information, trainings, etc., speeches by so many leaders within the industry. And it's unlike anything I've seen before. The nice thing about the mobile app, it means you can run your business from your phone. You can sign people up on that way. You can share marketing funnels, etc. So all for around about £57 per month. But we also want to give you that for free. So much like our customers, our partners can get the product for free, the auto ship product for free. And again, initially, you would actually just have 4 customer subscriptions for yourself in that first 30 days. And that would ensure you get your Z for 3 paid the following month. So you would just pay for the shipping. And again, it works in exactly the same way as the customer model. you get 4 times your own order cost, and you would then simply pay the shipping and your products are free. And you can change that monthly if you wish for a different product if you so choose. It gives people the opportunity to be able to start part-time. It also gives them the choice of working from home. And I think everyone's become very much more comfortable. I mean, our business and Dave's business has grown phenomenally in the last 2 years, and we've all been stuck at home. You know, working from our kitchen, I'm actually from my daughter's playroom at the moment in Essex, but it's, you know, we've become comfortable working from home because it keeps us safe and out of the way of that rotten old virus that's going around. But it also gives you the opportunity to work with people who you actually choose to work with rather than people you have to work with. Quite often people go to work purely to get paid. And again, that's an issue sometimes, especially if you don't enjoy what you do. So this is giving you an extra choice, but it's also about creating that residual income. And I think the last 2 years have shown so many people that there is something else other than going to your day job that you can do that actually gives you more satisfaction, gives you more residual income and more satisfaction as well, but definitely for satisfaction for me. It's exciting when you start to see it grow. So it's a superb opportunity in my view. So we also have a compensation plan, like any company of this type, and it's about creating residual income. And we gain our earnings, if you like, from not only our customers, but also with the team of people that you build, if you decide to build a team of people. So if you're wanting to earn from your customers, then you don't change, you just share the products with your friends, family, and anyone you may know. And for every euro that our customers spend, 50% is given back, a bit like that model I mentioned earlier about the referral model against traditional model, to the partners in commissions and perks. Now that seems the fairest opportunity in my view. And if people wish to develop a team, they're able to do so too. Okay, it's now stopping. Hang on, it did this to me the other day. Right, Lisa, I have to press it 3 times now. So leverage plan, that is really about a career plan. We know that as you start to put in effort yourself, you're going to be the only person as a new person in your business, but it's to create it with your effort in that stage. Then all of a sudden, as you start to introduce people, it's actually going to have a team effort as well. And there comes a time when those two cross, and when that crosses, that's when the team effort and your personal effort really start to expand, terrifically. So it's a great way to build your income as you grow, as you're going and learning as well. So I'm going to take you just through a few steps. Now, the first step is the 30-day Smart Bronze, and these are fast start bonuses. So this only happens in the first 30 days. There are 2 in the first 30 days and 1 in the second 30 days. So the first 30 days, you're going to go and gather 4 customer subscriptions. That might be 2 people on 2 products, or 1 person on 3 and 1 on 1. So it makes no difference which way it does. As long as there's 4 subscriptions, that would actually give you what's called Smart Bronze. It's going to give you £100 Smart Bronze bonus. It's also going to give you your auto ship for the following month free of charge. You'll just pay for shipping, which is the whole reason for doing it in my view. But not only that, we have an enrollment bonus, which has only just been introduced. Now this is quite exciting because if you find 2 people, and we're looking at sponsoring 2 partners as well within Stage, and if they've joined with an ultimate pack, as maybe you did, as I did, then you're going to be looking for their 4 customers as well to help them go Smart Bronze too. And that's going to give you a €200 bonus. This is where the waiting for the UK prices, the €200 bonus plus a test. So you're going to get one for A and 1 for B. That's a combination of 400, or accumulation of 400 plus. I mean, that's brilliant within just 30 days. And it's going to take you probably to Fast Silver as well. So that Fast Silver was 375 credits. you've got your 4 customers, your new partners have got their 4 customers as well, and you're going to get another bonus of 150 euros. And all of a sudden, you're now seeing everything start to progress. And then the second 30 days, we're looking at your X Team Express. So X Team Express is we're going to ask you to go out and find another 6 customers. You can find more, it's not a problem, but 6 customers, and that will take you to X Team Express. Those 10 subscriptions will secure your free product for the following month and thereafter, as long as you have those 10 in place. You may have to replace them every now and then, but it means that you're going to get an extra bonus in that respect. So you're looking at 150 X Team Express bonus. You've got your other bonuses, which we mentioned earlier, and all of a sudden you're getting yourself off to a good start. So that 800 euro fast start bonus, you're going to get around about 250 cash bonus as well, and 50 euros in team commissions. That's over 1,000 euros in bonuses and commissions. And you spent £955, which is probably around about the same sort of in euros as well. But all of a sudden, it becomes not an issue. So you can see it progressing, but also see it starting to build. And that really excites people because they can see that they're not having to slog away at something and not get a reward. You get rewarded for what you do. So there are also different areas that you can actually go. So a lot of people choose the customer career plan. And remember, we said that if you purchased an ultimate pack, which is the only refund pack we have, then you need 25 customers. So that 25 customers, which is the A team, is a real big jump for people to secure that refund option. So up not to 24 customers, you're going to get 10% cash bonus. And then the A team, you're looking at 25 customers, and that then jumps up to 20% cash bonus. And that's going to give you around about €100 monthly bonus, loyalty refund. Remember, we said about that after 12 months, as long as they're still active in that 12th month, then month 13, you would get your refund. But it also qualifies you for ECB and RCB. And I'm not going to go into that in detail now, but that basically doubles your commissions. Pro Team is the next step for a lot of people, which is 50 customers. That's going to give you 25% cash bonus. And that's around about a 200 monthly bonus on top. And then Top Team is 100. And we've got a number of our team within the group that have actually achieved this. And some of them are well on their way to the Top Team 200. So that's going to top out at 30% cash bonus. And that would kind of secure you around about a 400 monthly bonus, plus, big plus, you're going to get a one-time bonus of 10,000 euros. Now that's paid out in 25 monthly payments as long as you maintain that 100 customers. So as long as you maintain that, you would get a monthly bonus of 400 euros every single month. And 200, Top Team 200 will actually do all those things, plus it's going to give you a 1,000 euro bonus. Plus, you're going to qualify for a director trip as well, which is just about, I think they're all leaving on Saturday to go into to the Gran Canaria, to the director trip down there. So really exciting for those. I know Dave's going, and a number of other people are going as well. So, you can choose what you want to do and how you want to do it. So this is just purely on a customer career. But for every 100 customers you increase after that, you can add up another 500 euros per month and, just grow your royalties and team commissions, which is great. The key to all of this and growing, the people who go to A team are the key to the people who actually are building your team. So you need to be silver, and then you start to build up from that. And that's going to give you, at silver, you're going to be looking at around about 200 monthly income, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, depending on the people who you've got in your business and what volume you're turning over. But also, if you enroll, then people will enroll. If they see how well it works in those first 60 days, then it's much easier to sponsor people and show them how they can actually benefit from this in a really simple way. And you're also, with the new enrollment bonus, you can receive from anything from 50 euros to 10,000 euros and a test as well. So you're going to every time you sponsor people. So that's quite exciting too. So once you create 4 silvers within the business, you're going to be what's called executive, and that's going to give you around about a 700 euro monthly income, including a phone bonus, which is useful because we do spend so much time on our mobile phones, and they've been invaluable in this time, haven't they? And Zoom been incredible in the last 2 years. So you're looking at everyone achieving a little bit more. They're starting to get their 10 plus customers, each of those, and you're starting to see your business start to increase. If you build 4 executives, that's going to take you to diamond. And that's around about a 4,000 a month income, including a car bonus, which is 1,000 euros. And obviously you can start to develop more and more. So probably people start to think about going kind of a little bit more towards part-time, from part-time to full-time at this stage. And then obviously if you go to the next one, which is, and in fact that it should be director after that, but they've jumped up 4 diamonds, would take you to crown level. And that crown would give you a roughly around about 12,000 euros per month. So you can start to see how literally by introducing a few people, how you can build and develop your business. And, you know, the nice thing is that, hang on a minute. I'm doing too much here. So the nice thing is that if you look on this scale, crown is only literally a third of the way up. So whatever you decide you want to achieve, you can actually work up. All the ones in green, you can do pretty well under your own steam. Anything above that, then you need to then develop, and you need to be working and developing your business in a slightly different way. But the sky is the limit. So whatever you decide to achieve, you can. We know that timing is all about business, and that's important to understand as well. And we know that the company have got huge dreams and desires about where they want to be. And, you know, kind of when we joined in 2019, I think there were about 180,000 customers or something like that. I can't remember now. And I think we're now standing at around about 480,000 customers. So it's increasing dramatically in just in the 2.5 years that, or nearly 3 years that I've been involved as well. And seeing that growth is phenomenal. We know that we'll get to 1 million customers, and that will increase as we go. And then it's going to take, I think it's already taking a kind of a leap of its own. It's on a train and it's going. It's not going to be stopped. And we're going to see 20 million customers, and that's going to be around about 8 billion in turnover. And so if you're going to get some of that as well, do you think that could give us a nice income that's not, you know, responsible, you know, not necessary to have to go to work in the same way as a lot of other people do? And then 100 million customers by 2050. And I don't think I'm going to be around then. So where we are right now is perfect timing. I've never been more excited about a business in my time. And I've been in networking now for over 30 years. And I just, as I said earlier, I wish I'd found this company, you know, kind of 5 years ago at least, and not wasted my time on the previous ones that I've been involved with. But hey ho. But this is now about now, and you know, kind of that's an important part of it. So whatever you decide your dreams are, you can make them come true. You can either become a customer and get the lowest possible price of products, share the products with your friends and family. You can get free products as well. And in the States, they collect points and they get free shipping as well. So so slightly different in each market. Being a Zinzino partner, it's about building a long-term residual income. And I think, you know, the chance to build lifestyle rewards, incentive trips, earn free products and free samples, work from home, get your Zinzino products for free. But more importantly, we're bringing health and wellness to the world and making a huge difference. So if this has kind of piqued your interest, I do recommend that you get any further questions that you may have from the person who introduced you to the call, and hopefully that will definitely be one of the things that you would actually do, and ask them to help you get started. Helping getting started is another thing. The company are so supportive, and we've now got live meetings coming on, which is nice. We've got Orion on the 23rd of April, who's coming over to London, and it's going to be really nice to see him. I haven't seen him for over 2 years now. When we went to where did we go? Stockholm we went to, wasn't it? So it's going to be very, very exciting when we see all these people again. And there's a real synergy when you start to see people in person. Zooms are great, but there's no emotion in Zoom, is there? So other than you see someone excited and just see all the faces staring back at you. Smile. Anyway, so thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for Dave for being my co-host and letting people in. And excuse my croaky throat, still getting over the dreaded C, and but I'm fine, thank you. So thank you for your time. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Book your tickets for the 23rd of April, because they are running out and we've got a finite number of tickets available. So look forward to seeing you. Take care now. Thank you.